and the sun shines every day. I'm bound to go.
Well, I've left Benson, heading toward Tucson, and for breakfast it's been mostly pavement. And this is a real nice section. I got a bump here, see how I do. Heavy bike, one hand on steering. Oh, it's not a very bad bump. Okay, so just nice to be, I guess, a little downhill section. I started out at, I was underway by 7. Breakfast opened at 6, and then I grabbed a little sandwich for lunch later on. And it makes a big difference. Today might get as hot as 90, so it makes a big difference. Also, while you can hear the wind, it's because I'm going downhill. There's been, there just really hasn't been any wind, maybe as of yet, probably the case. And so, it's kind of nice just to click off some miles quietly. Very, very, it's a very quiet road, so at least thus far. And it's kind of nice just to have been clicking off the miles and enjoying some wider views on some smoother road. Sure beats the heck out of lifting my bike over gates, which is what wore me out yesterday. Okay.
Where there ain't no snow, the rains don't fall and the winds don't blow. It's a beautiful life.
Well, the road turned from from paved to gravel, obviously, which also tends to mean washboard. And I've been doing a lot of bouncing, teeth chattering, using my elbows to some degree for a little bit of suspension. Not so easy, but it's okay. But I thought I'd take a brief break here. It's beginning to look, as I pan over to the left here, I guess this would be the west, beginning to look like I'm kind of getting into, a little bit of canyon type stuff. I mean, obviously that's been carved out somehow over there and is quite pretty. It's still a clear day, and if there is a wind, then it is a gentle tailwind, which is nice. It's also been a gentle downhill in general, which has been very nice as well.
In the big rock candy mountain, you never have to change your socks, and little streams of lemonade come tumbling down those mighty rocks. Boys and girls, they all are friendly, and their fires burn all through night. There's a lake of stew and soda too. You can paddle around in a big canoe. peppermint trees. Round the soda water fountain where lemonade springs go up and down. Bluebird sings all over town in the big rock candy mountain. Well,
more climbing to go to get over this ridge that is to the east of Tucson, but sometimes it's nice to turn around and look back as you breathe heavily and see, you know, just kind of admire, enjoy, embrace what you've done. You can see the white ribbon going through there. That's where I've come from. If you look way over here, I think it's in this area right here. You can see a bridge, and that was the bridge I came across as I headed north before I turned directly way back over that way and started coming back to the south and to the west. So here we are. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to catch my breath.
Big rock candy mountain, the buzzing of the bees in the peppermint trees. Round the soda water fountain where lemonade springs, bluebird sings. In the big rock candy mountain.
It's been a long, mostly uphill, some downhill push into the wind, and it's taken some time. It's also been hot. I'm looking at a delightful downhill, pretty mountain just off to the left there. I think I'm within 10K of Tucson, and if I'm not mistaken, it's mostly downhill. And boy, I'm looking forward to that.